Hello, Tracy. How are you today?
Cindy, I am having the best day ever. I just got approval to work with your team on a lean project. Do you have time to chat about it for a few minutes? Hopefully HR will not notice our short skirts and cleavage today because I do not want to be sent home.
Sure. But I am not exactly sure what you mean by lean project. And I only have a few minutes because I need to help Nancy find the wheelchair legs that have disappeared. Again.
Okay, I will make it quick. But, before we talk about our project, can you put a blanket on this man on the table in his underwear?
Do not worry, he cannot hear us.
Are you sure? He seems like he can hear us.
Yes, I am sure. He is not a real person. He is a sim man.
Good. I thought it was weird to be meeting in the OR with an almost naked man. They sure do make those lifelike. You know, this was the only meeting space we have left because of all the space moves. A lean project is an improvement methodology that focuses on eliminating waste.
Eliminating waste? Do I really have to deal with more of that than I already do with my patients?
No, not that kind of waste. Waste is anything you do that does not add value to the customer. Value for the customer is defined as anything they would pay for. So, for example, the process for returning wheelchair legs has some waste in it, because you do not know where to find the legs when you need them. Your time spent searching is paid for by the organization and baked into our hospital prices. I am not blaming you though. This is a process issue, not an individual performance issue.
I think I understand. So, would another example be when I cannot find enough blankets for my patients? That is a frustrating process. I know some nurses hide blankets in cubbies.
That is a great example. Ideally, you would have a good replenishment process for the blankets and you would have what you need, when you needed it. No time spent searching, and no hoarding by nurses. Remember that it is a process issue, and not an individual performance issue.
Ah, I see. So which process are we going to use for our lean project?
We would like to take a look at your discharge process. First, we will start with process mapping.
I remember process mapping for the Paragon implementation. I loved using those sticky notes.
Yay! I am glad you like using the sticky notes. I will bring a million with to our team meeting. The process mapping will help us see each process step. It will help us understand the discharge process and we will identify where the waste and problems are. We will focus our improvement efforts on the waste.
One thing that frustrates me with the discharge process is I often find myself chasing down that dang chart.
Why do you have to chase down the chart?
Because it is not where I left it.
Why?
Because the heck needed it.
Why?
Because she needed to put in orders.
Why?
Are you serious? You are really going to keep asking why?
Yes, I am helping you get to the root cause by using the technique called the 5 whys. You ask why until you get to the root cause of the problem. So why does the heck need the chart to put in orders?
Because we do not have an electronic record system yet, or physician order entry. Or maybe we just do not have a process to let the nurse know that the chart is with the HUC or the physician.
Aha! Do you see how it makes sense to ask why so many times?
Yes. You are kind of like a 3-year-old asking why that many times.
I will take that as a compliment. I am sure you love 3-year-olds.
Hectares. You are funny, Tracy. I look forward to working with you.
Thanks. I look forward to working with you too. Now, who do you want on your team?
How about the manager from each department?
Lean projects need to have frontline staff involvement. They are the ones who do the work and know the process the best.
You are right. We should have someone from nursing, social services, pharmacy, finance, a provider, and a HUC.
That sounds like a good start. You and I can start writing these things down in the MAIC charter. And when we finish the first draft, we will have Laurie sign off on it as our executive sponsor.
What is an executive sponsor?
An executive sponsor helps us outline where our boundaries are for the project. They help us chalk the field, so to speak. They also help with removing barriers we might encounter.
Great. It makes me happy when we have the executive support we need. Okay, I have to get going now. Nancy will be calling me any minute now, wondering where the wheelchair legs are.
All right, Cindy. You have a magnificent day. Together, we will maximize value for our patients.